I'm Janice Mitchell, co-chair of the Social Justice Mission at LAPC. I would like to take a few minutes to talk about something that I'm deeply passionate about, the social justice ministry at LAPC. What makes LAPC so special is our spiritual strength anchored with purposeful mission. Since our founding in 1857 by abolitionists seeking to end slavery, we have stood and addressed many pressing issues of the day. Our social justice ministry supports projects and campaigns to uphold the dignity of all people. To do this, we support other institutions who are also addressing issues of social injustice. Members of our committee share their time, skills, professional knowledge in connecting with other faith-based organizations and institutions and moving us from apathy to direct action, creating solutions wherever injustices are found. LAPC, I'm proud to say, is a Matthew 25 congregation. That means we are called to act boldly and compassionately to serve people who are hungry, oppressed, imprisoned, or poor. We have been working with the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival to address issues of systemic racism, poverty, and economic injustice. To do this, we extend welcome to the formerly incarcerated by working with COVID bailout. You see, the burden of incarceration doesn't end when someone is released from prison. Even after time served, the needs of formerly incarcerated people are great. So far, the COVID bailout project has bailed out over 52 men and women imprisoned in city jails. Just this October, we had a successful coat and food drive. Organizers from COVID bailout were able to distribute much-needed coats and food supplies later that same day, and I think that deserves a big clap. There will be another coat drive later in December for COVID bailout later in December. Working with our newest partner, Community Voices Heard, which is a multiracial organization comprised primarily of women of color, we led a series of voter information dealing with ranked choice voting, safe elections workshops throughout the year. And I think we can all attest to why voting does matter. Working with BJAC, or Brooklyn Justice Advocacy Coalition, we continue to press for a reformation of policing policies, bail reform, while extending our communication with DA Eric Gonzalez. We'll continue to work with New Sanctuary Coalition as we welcome new immigrants who come from all quarters of the earth, including direct support working with our Haitian neighbors to provide humanitarian relief and to address inhumane conditions at the border. We have provided legal and ongoing help to asylum seekers from Mexico and Guinea. But now I want to give out a special shout out to the young members of LAPC. You have inspired us by embodying the spirit of being a Matthew 25 church. When our nation witnessed increased violence against Black and queer citizens, these young people of LAPC spoke truth to power. The young people turned their attention to a chalkboard installed on our church fence, where members of the community could write their reflections on how to make the world a better place. Our congregants and members of the community gave generously to support 2 new flags. Our outside pride and Black Lives Matter flags serve as visible testimony to LAPC stand on the inclusiveness of our church and social justice issues. You can help our social justice ministry become more relevant in the community with your pledges. Your pledges will continue to help make us thoughtful decisions in order to complete and minister to the poor, oppressed, and marginalized communities. Thank you very much.